In the small town of Cedar Falls, Iowa, 17-year-old Marcus Hill believed one thing with absolute certainty. Success was about money. He wasn't arrogant. He wasn't lazy. In fact, he worked harder than most of his classmates at Cedar Falls High School. But every dream he had revolved around one goal: getting rich as fast as possible. Marcus worked weekends at a grocery store. He flipped sneakers online. He watched YouTube videos about crypto and day trading. While his friends talked about college majors and road trips, Marcus talked about financial freedom by 25. One Monday afternoon, his economics teacher, Mrs. Alvarez, walked into class holding a crisp $20 bill. She didn't say a word, she just held it up. "Who wants this?" she asked. Every hand shot up. Marcus raised his hand the fastest. Mrs. Alvarez smiled. "Interesting. But first, I'm going to do something." She crumpled the bill tightly into a wrinkled ball. "Now who wants it?" The hand stayed up. Then she dropped it on the floor and stepped on it, twisting her shoe. "Still want it?" The class laughed. Hands remained raised. Marcus nodded impatiently. "It's still $20. Mrs. Alvarez picked it up, smoothed it out as best she could, and placed it on her desk. "This," she said, "is today's lesson." That afternoon, Marcus couldn't stop thinking about it. He walked home past the Cedar River, earbuds in, listening to a podcast about startup millionaires. But Mrs. Alvarez's words kept echoing. "No matter what I did to this money, you still wanted it. Why? Because its value didn't change." The next day, Marcus stayed after class. "Okay," he said, leaning on her desk. "I get it. Self-worth, motivational stuff." Mrs. Alvarez tilted her head. "Do you?" Marcus shrugged. "Kind of." She folded her hands. "Marcus, you're obsessed with money. That's not wrong, but tell me, what happens if your first business fails?" "I'll start another one." "And if that fails?" He hesitated. "Then I guess I'll figure something out." "And if people laugh at you?" Marcus didn't answer. Mrs. Alvarez looked at him gently. "Life will crumple you. It will step on you. It will embarrass you. If your value depends only on success, you'll fall apart the first time you lose." Marcus walked home in silence that day. 2 months later, he launched his first real business idea, a custom t-shirt brand called River Rise Apparel. He spent all his savings on designs and Instagram ads. For a week, he refreshed the website constantly. 0 sales. Then 1 order. Then nothing. A classmate commented on social media, "Bro thinks he's the next Nike." Marcus felt heat rise in his chest, humiliation, anger, doubt. He wanted to quit. That night, he opened his laptop to delete the website, but instead he remembered the $20 bill. Crumpled, stepped on, still worth $20. He leaned back in his chair. "What if," he whispered to himself, "this is just the crumpling part?" Instead of quitting, Marcus did something new. He emailed customers who had visited but not purchased, asking for feedback. He redesigned the logo. He filmed short TikTok videos explaining the story behind the brand, how Cedar Falls shaped him, how small towns build strong people. Something unexpected happened. People connected with the story. Not because the shirts were perfect, not because Marcus was rich, but because he was real. Sales slowly picked up. Not explosive, not viral, but steady. Senior year ended. Marcus didn't become a millionaire. He didn't drop out to build a tech empire. Instead, he accepted a scholarship to study business at University of Iowa. On graduation day, he found Mrs. Alvarez in the crowd. He handed her something, a framed $20 bill, crumpled, flattened, preserved. She laughed. "You kept it?" "No," Marcus said. "I made my own." He looked around at his classmates taking selfies and throwing caps in the air. "I used to think money was the goal," he continued. "Now I think resilience is." Mrs. Alvarez nodded. "Money comes and goes, but resilience compounds."
Marcus smiled. Like interest. Years later, Riverrise would grow. Not into Nike, not into a billion-dollar company, but into something sustainable. Marcus would fail again, more than once. A supplier would back out, a shipment would get lost, an investor would say no. Each time it would sting, but each time he would remember, value isn't erased by pressure. Worth isn't destroyed by failure. Just like that wrinkled $20 bill on a classroom desk in Cedar Falls.